everyone, welcome back to Soul Leveling Arise, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can beat Igris in Chapter 8. This is a boss that is a bane of many people's existence as far as taking down. He can be quite the difficult character to take down, and in the story mode, you will be playing with your Jin Woo. Now, the build that I'm going to be showing you guys right now is nothing like what it is when I actually play against Igris. He's actually much more leveled up. He's much stronger because I actually have the Monarch of Shadows unlocked and Necromancer unlocked. Whenever I beat Igris, the video that you guys can watch in a little bit, my pre-recorded video, I was actually only on Night Lord, and this makes a huge difference in your strength, guys. It adds about 60 more strength to you, which means a lot more attack, which is where you want to really level up Jin Woo. His strength, his precision, these will really make him a whole lot stronger. But when it comes to playing against Igris, guys, you want to have break and you want to have light. These two things are going to make all the difference in the world. So whenever you're playing with Jin Woo, if you got a light weapon, that is going to make a big difference. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have this weapon here whenever I did play against Igris before. Now, I actually have two light weapons, which would have been actually better. I actually played with this fire weapon, but both these weapons are god tier against, both these light weapons are god tier against Igris because they have an advantage against them. But again, the video you guys are going to watch, I actually have the fire weapon because I didn't have that other light weapon. Now, when it comes to Jin Woo's skills, you want to level up this skill right here because this skill has medium break, guys. It makes a big difference, and this is a free-to-play account, and you will do a lot better if you have this rune on him because you're going to be getting more break. The more break you have, the faster you can break down them shields on the boss, on Igris, to do a whole lot more damage. And then my next skill, guys, is this one here, which as you can see has heavy break on it. We have a rune that gives heavy break, right? If you take the rune off, then obviously you're just going to have medium break. But with the rune, we actually have heavy break. So we got break on both of Jin Woo's skills. This is massive for him. Now, I'm also going to be using the other ultimate because whenever you reach level 40, that's when you can start unlocking a lot of these other things. You can start unlocking, you know, an extra section of artifacts. I did not have these two artifacts on him. All I had was these artifacts right here. All I was getting was the increased user attack and user ignore defense. And I'm not even sure if this is the best for Jin Woo, to be perfectly honest, but it did work for me. I was at level 40 when I was able to get it done against here. But now I want to jump into the hunters and show you the hunters that I was using for the run. So the hunters I was using here is Beck. Now I'm using Beck because Beck's skills actually offer a 20% increased damage to Jin Woo. Now you do not need this at all, guys. If I would have replaced Beck with some other character that was light, it would have been honestly way better, or a character with a whole bunch of break, because he doesn't use break as a support skill at all. And if you look at the artifacts I'm using on him, I'm just using the artifacts that actually give an extra attack to the entire team. So I'm actually getting 28% attack from using the support skill and having this set on him for Jin Woo. I'm really just mainly using Beck as a giant support, but you really don't need him, guys. I've seen people do this clear with lower levels than me. They definitely didn't use Beck, and they were able to tear it up. I also used this guy. Now, I'm using this guy here because when it comes to his skills, his support skill, he has heavy break. When the characters that you're using with your Jin Woo, light and heavy break, guys, if they have both, that would be even better, right? And when you look at my artifacts, I'm using the artifacts that give extra break, that actually increase the break to your characters, right? So whenever I use this guy as a support along with Jin Woo's two skills that have break on them, I can pretty much melt that break right down and absolutely destroy. And we're going to be using this old boy right here because he is a light character, and when you look at his skills and his support, he does have a break, guys. So he's actually a very good character to use in here. And I believe there's another light character that also has break. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. But this guy is insane because his support skill does give break, and if you give the extra break stats on them, that will actually be really good. So whenever I'm bringing in both of these supports, I'm getting break. When I'm doing my skills with Jin Woo, I'm getting a lot of break, my friends. And you know, he's really not, Igris really isn't all that bad if you have the right builds on your characters. Now, this guy wasn't here before. This is something you unlock after level 40, so he's not going to be a part of it, my friends. But let me bring up the run for you guys and let's talk about it. So I'm going to show you my build right now on my Jin Woo whenever I face Igris to give you guys an idea of where he actually sits. And as you guys can see, he's sitting, you know, around, he's level 40, he's got 18,571, right, power, whereas the build that I just showed you guys, he actually has 23,224 attack, right, or power, right? So a big difference in power, my friends, compared to what I actually did the clear with. And we're just going to kind of move it along, guys, and get to the actual fight so you guys can see this. Here we go. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Now, Igris has some move sets that you can actually dodge, get your evasive dodge, so you can get a bunch of buffs, do a bunch more damage, right? Immediately, he'll jump in, he'll do a jump, he'll slam down on you. And I played this for about, I'd say about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to get this clear, my friends. But again, guys, you don't need to be level 40. I've seen a level 32 Jinwoo take this guy out. It's just a matter of having light characters, especially light characters with break, having those artifacts that give that extra, that increases your break, having break skills on your Jinwoo, and you'll see right here that we're just going to dodge. He's going to jump down, we dodge, we get our evasive dodge there, our shadow step, and look at the meter, guys, look at the meter, look at the break gauge, right? It will start melting, my friends, and that is how you're going to do really, really well, right? Why would you get that break? Because then Igris is going to be stunned. You can do a bunch of damage to him. You can start murdering the crap out of him, right? And as always, guys, like, well, not as always, but with these kinds of runs, it's always about gameplay as well, getting your evasive dodges, dodging at the right moments, because, again, you're going to be getting a whole bunch of buffs. So when he's blue, he's got super armor, and you really, really want to try to dodge well and anticipate his movements. It just takes a lot of practice. But, again, look at that break gauge, guys. Look at that sucker, right? We are destroying it. That's how fast he murders that thing, right? If I would have had 2 light weapons, honestly, it would have been a lot easier. But it's all good. Now, right here, guys, you can actually, yeah, see how I dodged that right there? Whenever he dashes forward, you got to time it right, and then you can dodge and actually get away from it. And really, you know, there's a lot of movesets he does. He has this AoE move like this one right here. You can dodge like I just did and get your extreme invasion. And again, guys, it's just all about getting your timing. Right there, we got another extreme evasion, shadow step, and we're just doing a bunch of damage. One thing about the fire weapon that I do like is that it does give him a shield. It does give him a little bit of extra survivability, which is nice, my friends. And you also want to make sure that you use your ultimates whenever the gauge is broke, whenever that break gauge is broke. Because if you use your ultimate while the break gauge is intact, then he won't do as much damage. That dodge there, you just kind of moved to the side. Now there I kind of messed up. I actually got hit. And sometimes with all the animations, it is kind of hard to see what's going on. We're going to try to dodge. Well, I think we missed it. Yeah, we got hit right there. He'll do 2 dashes there. Not good, not good. This is what I hate. He jumps real far away and he starts doing these slashes. They're real easy to avoid, kind of like sword waves is what he's doing. And there I really kind of choked, guys, you know, doing multiple dodges. You only really want to dodge when you have to, guys. You don't want to waste your dodges. You only have so many of them. That's a mistake that I'm making in here. I'm getting a little jumpy. Like right there, that's what you want. And I can dodge those pretty well. That attack's not too bad at all. But you can see, guys, even without a perfect run, you can really do well. Oh, see, I should have went back right there. There we got the HP recovery from my daily quest, which is nice. But, boom, look at that. I had 33 seconds to spare, guys, and we were able to get it done and absolutely destroy that thing, guys, right? And like I said, this took about 40 minutes or so to do it, but it's really just a matter of dodging at the right moments, having good break artifacts on light characters that have break, using light weapons on your Jinwoo, using break skills on your Jinwoo, and guys, you can absolutely destroy Igris. You can absolutely murder this old boy and make him wish that he never met Jinwoo. I will go ahead and leave you guys the rest of that because there's a nice little cutscene afterwards if you guys want to watch it at the end of this video. But I wanted to share my build and my run with you guys against Igris, man. I was really happy to be able to clear that guy. And as you guys can see, you're going to start unlocking a bunch of stuff, especially after level 40 to get it done. And again, guys, you do not need Beck. Honestly, guys, if I would have had a light character instead with break, it would have been way better, I do believe, because it's all about breaking them shields. But guys, let me know how y'all doing in the game, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. 2+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.
yet. I haven't lost it! I can't let you take this from me! It was a good fight.